If anyone at the Canada Revenue Agency is listening right now, I want you to know that my last name is Bunda, Bunda. First name Stephen. What's my middle name? Stephen? What's my middle? Don't tell them for real what it is. I don't want to get audited, but I have to comment on this. I have to talk about the CRA. Somebody at the CRA said about the dumbest thing you could possibly say. They've been testing their call center efficiency. And they said, look, it's getting better, but we can't answer 100% of calls. I get it. I know you're not miracle workers. You can't answer 100% of calls. They seem very happy, though, that they can, we get around 70. Some days we've even done 91% of calls. So, if we're cruising around 70, given the staff levels and stuff around here, they seem pretty happy with that. You're a call center. I expect you to answer 100% of the calls. Well, maybe not every one of them in the first 2 or 3 minutes. And I should say the last few times I've called their call center, I've had good luck. I have. I seem to get through pretty quickly. I get the advice I need. Some of it maybe even good advice. I don't know. Although I don't like the report here that suggested that this stuff, you can't make it up. Only 5% of callers received high-quality help back in June. In test calls, 54% on business taxes or benefits were accurate. So they got it right half the time. It's like coin toss. When you're trying to run your business, figure out your taxes, flip a coin. Or you could call their call center. Accuracy dropped to 17% for individual tax questions. Excellent. Okay, so let's say this is a colossal communications disaster. There's no debate there. Whoever thought they could say out loud, will never get 100% and not think that's the headline in the newspapers the next morning. You have no clue how to do your job. No clue. You need to hire an expert in communications. But I'm a good guy. I'm a fair guy. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe what you meant was that on any given day or in any given moment, you can't get to 100% of the calls. So I called the CRA call center today and I don't get through. And I tried for an hour. I'm really frustrated. I didn't get through. So I'm not part of the 70% today. Back tomorrow, I'll probably get through, or the day after. So by the end of the week, I eventually got through. And I'm not saying that's good service or good enough, but I do get through. Surely that's what they mean when they say we can't answer 100% of the calls, that it's in any given moment. We got 1,000 calls coming in. We just can't get to all of them. But if that's the case, clarify that, could you? Could you please make that? Don't say we can't. Don't even say that ever. Because there might be, I read a couple of different versions of this story this morning. There might be a version out there that they quote them way down in the body of the text that says, within a week, we'll eventually get to 100% of the calls, or 99.99%. You never know. Someone could be dropped somewhere along. But eventually you should get through. And we're working on that. We want to make it better. Maybe that's out there somewhere, but it doesn't matter. The minute you say the words, we can't get to 100% of the calls, that's the headline. And that's the impression that we're left with. And also you seem to think that that's okay, that that's acceptable. They get about 8.6 million calls a year. That was 2024, 2025, up 1.4 million from the previous year, with an average total time of 50 minutes per call. That's hold and agent time. 50 minutes per call. So I'm going to say about 48 minutes on hold and then two. No, honestly, I'm a sample of one, but I've had fairly decent luck. That's BUNDA if you want to do my audit. So, I mean, that's a long time to wait on hold and get your answer because most questions are pretty simple, I would think, straightforward questions. But still, it's not good enough. They have to do better than that. They have 850 call agents and they're rehiring more. So I guess we're not going to see many of those cuts that they're talking about. They acknowledge they'll never be able to take 100% of the call. We just can't get there. The Auditor General recommended improved call triage systems, and they're leaning more heavily into AI so you can get those automated responses. I've gotten a lot of answers online recently. A lot of times it's how much room do you have left in your RSP if you want to make a contribution this year, right? It's that kind of stuff. A lot of that stuff I can get online. And sometimes you're just going to have to pay for a tax expert to do your taxes. And I have a good guy. I could call him during the year and say, hey, can you find out for me? Often though, they'll say, okay, I'll give you the call center number. Oh, no, don't give me the call center number. Do you guys have a special hotline like the bat phone for the CRA? There's got to be a way you can get through. Because this is just not good enough. Government at its best. The Morning Rush. Good morning. I'm Bill Carroll.